I'm sorry, what is,
Good morning, Mr.
buenos
Hernandez
días,
Ramos.
señor Hernandez Ramos.
Yes. Jail. You are on bond for a DWI. You signed an affidavit with me promising me that you would not drive, and now you've picked up a new DWI.
¿Puedo hablar o no?
Can I speak or no?
You're going to do probable cause in a case. You have the right to remain silent. It can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, when will be appointed to you, sir?
Judge, on May 4, 2025, officers were at a Shell gas station and observed the defendant near the driver door of his vehicle and observed what appeared to be an open container in a black plastic bag on the center console of the truck. The defendant was visibly intoxicated with unsteady gait, balance, and almost fell attempting to enter his vehicle. Law enforcement officer advised the defendant in Spanish it was probably not a good idea for him to enter his vehicle in his condition, which he acknowledged and did not enter the truck. Once officers returned to their vehicle, officers observed the defendant in the driver's seat of the pickup truck and was seen turning the vehicle on. Officers at this time began a DWI investigation and observed the odor of alcoholic beverage on the defendant's person breath. The defendant also had poor balance and gait and was having to lean on his vehicle for proper balance. The defendant spoke in slurred Spanish and when asked, admitted to drinking prior to driving. The defendant stated he had drunk 2 12-ounce beers at home prior to arriving at the gas station and had only eaten tacos at approximately 12 p.m. earlier in the day. This time, upon observing the inside of the vehicle, there was no container found of 32-ounce Modelo bottles that was corked to the touch. The law enforcement officer then carried out standardized blood sobriety test and observed 6 out of 6 inclusions in HGN, 6 out of 8 inclusions in walk and turn, and 3 out of 4 inclusions in one leg stand.
Question.
The defendant consented to a breath test in 0.185 and 0.186.
Where was this? I'm pretty sure you said it.
Shell gas station?
In Harris County, Texas.
Mr. Hernandez, let me express my deep disappointment with you. Not only did you promise me when you picked up the first DWI that you would not drive, not only did you promise me that you would not allegedly consume alcohol, not only last time, like this time, have alcohol in the car while allegedly driving. I would presume that it's damn elementary that you're not to have alcohol in the car while you are driving. Anything you say to me will go in one ear and will go out the other, because I know, given the facts, you refuse to comply with bond conditions. As a result, I am now revoking your bond on the first case and I'm setting it at $25,000. And on your second case, I will do the same. I think that you are a deep and utter danger to our county, and nothing will protect our citizens from you other than jail. I don't know if you were going to get out. If you do, you were ordered to remain under house confinement. You will have a GPS monitor on your ankle on one, and on your other ankle, you will get a scram device so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. I am now going to decide whether I'm going to have a contempt hearing, because now you could be facing an additional 6 months in jail for violating, or perhaps violating, this affidavit that you signed promising us you're not going to drive. I'm now also ordering you not to drive any vehicle that's not equipped with an ignition interlock. I'm sending notice to DPS in Austin so that every single officer in the state will know if you are caught in a vehicle, it must have an interlock. And if they catch you in a vehicle and it doesn't have an interlock driving, then you will go to jail. Anything that you want to add?
No, just,
Anything from the state?
Judge.
Okay. All right, Mr. Hernandez. We'll have you come up, swear to us that you're not going to drive again with the new case, and then we'll put you back. Thanks.
thank you, Judge.
Pasar por acá.
All right. All right. Good morning, Mr. Hernandez Ramos. I don't know if you watch the news,
Usted ve las bajas,
but
pero
every single day, perhaps every other day, someone dies in our county from an alcohol-related
de
incident. It's so not fair. All you have to do, if you want to get loaded, is hit one button on your phone and you can have a car take you anywhere you want to go for 50 yards. You've now over and over back here for this foolishness. You now need to understand that it's out of my hands from now on.
fuera de mi
You're
control.
pleading guilty to both of these DWIs. They will both be going on your record. If you ever have the faintest smell of alcohol and you come into contact with an officer, from now on, you are looking at a felony offense, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. Is sending you to prison
Viendo que la
the way that we're going to have to get you to wake up?
despierte,
Look at me. Do you have to go to prison? Is that what it's going to take?
eso es lo que se puede tomar.
All we're asking you to do
Estamos pidiendo
is don't kill someone, man. Take an Uber.
un Uber
And
y
if you're going
si
to,
usted
don't have alcohol in the car.
alcohol en su vehículo,
You now stand charged with 2 counts of driving while intoxicated. Both of those are elevated to Class A misdemeanors because of the high blow. You are facing up to a year in jail. The agreement that you have worked out is 60 days in jail with credit for 4 days that you have done on both of those cases.
a su
Both of these will be going on your record.
sus pedidos.
So the next time it's a felony
Hacer una
offense.
ofensa
Do you
felony.
understand?
Yes,
You're giving up the right to a trial,
derecho a un
right to
juicio.
compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported,
A todos
excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. By pleading guilty, you can never come back and change this or challenge this. Do you understand?
¿Usted lo entiende? Yes.
This is what you want to
Esto
do.
es lo que usted desea hacer. Esto es lo que usted desea hacer.
Sí,
Yes.
What have you learned?
¿Qué has aprendido?
nada.
Nothing.
You don't know what you're not supposed to do in the
¿Usted
future?
no sabe lo que no debe de ser en el futuro?
Sí,
Yes.
What are you not supposed to do in the future?
Lo que no debe
I want to make sure that you
de
understand.
asegurar que usted entienda.
es que no tengo que más.
I don't have to drink.
I don't care if you want to drink.
Si quieres,
I don't care. If you want to drink,
si quieres,
don't get into a car.
meter en un automóvil. Okay.
What did we just learn?
Ya aprendiste solita.
Es que no tengo que meter, si tomo no me tengo que meter en el,
If I
no
drink,
tengo que manejar.
I don't need to drive.
I'm going to suspend your ability to get a license for 2 years. Do not drive and take a license.
No maneje hasta que tenga una licencia de conducir.
Did he say guilty or no? How do you plead to the offense, guilty or not guilty?
¿Culpable o no culpable? Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to follow the agreement. Good luck to you, Mr. Hernandez. Thanks.